surprise, surprise, another huge game and another absolutely horrible refereeing call. I feel like I make these videos at least once a week. Also, I know this is yet another video about Manchester United on my channel, but believe it or not, no, they do not live rent-free in my head. But what in the hell? What call was that? On the biggest game of the weekend, the most watched Premier League game of the season, millions of fans around the world tuned into this game, and we see a horrible decision like that. It could have easily, very easily spoiled the whole game and changed the outcome completely. Now, United were limping into this game, to say the least, after losing 3-0 at home to Bournemouth the week prior and getting knocked out of the Champions League, finishing bottom of their group. And to only add insult to injury, United's misery was worse. They were missing 11 first team players going into this game. Their bench was full of nobodies from their academy, and they were so thin at the back that Erik ten Hag was essentially forced to play Rafael Varane at the back. And I know what you're saying, Varane's a really good player. Yes, he is, but you know Erik ten Hag, he has fallen out with everyone, including Rafael Varane. So for Rafael Varane to actually be starting a game, you must know how dire things are. They also had no captain in Bruno Fernandes. And you know what, I'm not going to sit here and list everyone that couldn't and didn't play against Liverpool, because we will be here for hours. Liverpool, on the other hand, were coming into this game on a flyer, sitting top of the league at the beginning of the day and surprising a lot of people on just how good they were this season. Yet despite this, United somehow managed to make it to the 90th minute tied up 0-0 away at Anfield in a huge derby. Now let's be honest, United were by no means impressive, but they sure were much better than we saw them against Bournemouth and even Bayern. It was a gutsy performance and with a lot of luck, to be honest. I mean, Liverpool I think had 36 shots in the game to United's 6, but it was a gutsy performance nonetheless. And to be honest, you could see a way that United deserved to be in the position that they found themselves in, 0-0 with just 2 or 3 minutes to hold on. Now onto the incident. After a seemingly meaningless tackle from Dalot on Salah, the ball went out of play and the ref ruled it to have come off Dalot last, which obviously made it a throw-in to Liverpool, and Dalot, in the context of the game, was furious. Now, did he go overboard and deserve a yellow card? Possibly, but I mean, I have seen players get away with far more than Dalot did there, but I don't think anyone would have a problem if we just saw a yellow card for Dalot and that was pretty much that. But the ref gave him 2 yellow cards and a red card for 1 act of dissent. A red card for dissent. Yes, you heard me right. Dalot was so far from the referee, and let's be honest, he didn't really go that overboard. I think when I saw a red card, I was so confused. I don't know, maybe I missed something, but watching the replay, seeing what everyone has to say on Twitter, I just don't see any way, in any shape or form, how that can be classified as a red card. Dalot was angry, yes, but he didn't really go that overboard. He never really threatened the referee. Now, I don't know exactly what he said, obviously, but unless it was something vile that guys wouldn't even say on their party chat with each other, then I don't see how in any way that could have been a second yellow card and a red card. 2 yellow cards for 1 action of dissent. Like I said, at the end of the day, United going down to 10 men didn't really do anything, and they still managed to hold on for a gutsy 0-0 draw with Liverpool. But I'm sure you can all admit this could have easily changed the game. Yes, there were 3 or 4 minutes to play, but those 3 or 4 minutes with 10 men against Liverpool at Anfield 0-0 easily could have went bad for United. And now also for those that say it doesn't really matter, Dalot is now suspended for United's next game on top of all the injuries they already have. Honestly, I think this is not only harsh from the referee, but it's just ridiculous at this point. It really feels like the referee has abused his power in this decision. VAR didn't think to overturn it, but again, I don't really know what VAR is supposed to do with dissent. It's just ridiculous. I have never, in my whole time of watching football, never seen 2 yellow cards given for 1 action of dissent. Yes, Dalot went overboard. Yes, I can understand a yellow card for Dalot, but a red card? Are you crazy? Honestly, it feels like an abuse of power from this referee. And like I say, it feels like week after week after week, I'm sitting here making a video about some bad refereeing call or some bad decisions from referee or VAR. It is horrible. And again, in one of the biggest Premier League games of the season, this has to happen. And yes, at the end of it, it didn't change anything, 0-0, but like I said, it could have changed so much, and it's now added a suspension and yet another player who won't be able to play for United. And before Liverpool fans go in my comments and say, you're such a United fan, absolutely not. I'm an Arsenal fan in case you don't know. But I just like watching good football. I like fair decisions from the referee, and this was not it. But anyway, I'm not going to rant anymore. I think that's enough. I've said what I needed to say. I've said my piece. Let me know in the comments, what did you guys think of the game? And what did you guys think of the call from the referee? Am I overreacting? Am I not? Let me know in the comments below. Please be sure to smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one.